before the blockade started, we had pilot meetings every month. We always had pilot meetings every month. And months before, we heard there is very difficult negotiations with the Soviets about Berlin. They're going to try to keep us out. They're going to try and kick us out of Berlin and take over West Berlin, and they want West Germany. So they got to get Berlin first. So we knew before that there's going to be trouble. But then we didn't know how soon that would happen. And then all of a sudden, just one night, when the blockade started, then we had to leave the next day. And that's how soon that began. The question about how people felt about the airlift was very interesting, because very high, even generals said, we can't supply. It's not possible. Nicht möglich. For viel Lebensmittel, Kohl mit Flugzeug for 2 million people in Berlin. It's not possible. We try it and fail, and then we look bad. And so there were others that said, General Tunner was an airlift genius. And he said, we can do it. I think we can do it. So many people didn't. I thought we could do it, but I was dumb. I was just a first lieutenant. I didn't know. We thought we could do anything. We were young, so sure we can do it. But the people who had to supply all the airplanes and had to supply all the food, it was a big problem. Never done before. Never in history. And still, it's one of the biggest airlift there ever was, to feed 2 million people for over a year. And so President Truman and Mr. Bevan and the British, see, it was British, American, and French, not just American. And Mr. Bevan and his people in England, and President Truman says, we must start. We must try. And we're not sure we can do it, but we must try. We're going to stay in Berlin, and we'll do it. But more people thought we couldn't do it. But I thought we could do it. Yeah, pilot.